who do I think should be America's next superstar is going to shock and awe the fuck out of all of y'all.
You wanna be like me? 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 That's what you get when you mess with me. Stand next to me, I teach you everything. I got the recipe. You got the recipe. You wanna be like me? I got the recipe. Yeah.
Hey YouTube, it's your girl Jimmi Pynk, and as promised, this is the RuPaul's Drag Race Season 5, Episode 12 recap, and this is the final 3. This is the one that we all were waiting for. So, I'm so excited to get my iPhone back that I actually took my notes for the show on that. So, let's get into it because we got a lot to cover. So, the first thing is they're going to do a video with Ru because there's 3 basically separate challenges. Your video, your courtroom drama, and then of course the final runway and their final speech of why they should be America's next drag superstar. So Candace Kane comes to choreograph, and she is giving them some choreography to do, some chiffonography. They're also doing hair choreography, which is, I whip my hair back and forth. Okay, so Alaska is a hot damn mess on this challenge. First of all, they're telling you they're going to do hairography. Girl, an afro wig? Why? Ugh. Hair. No pun intended. Then they have to lip sync with like this chiffon. So this was the look for the video. So they like have these jewel tone unitard, like one piece bodysuits, and these like sheer chiffon ponchos. And I mean, it was really about the chiffon and the hair, and it was really about being sexy. So hands down, we already know who was going to kill this part of the challenge was going to be Roxy. After we seen her do the lip sync for I Whip My Hair back and forth, she is face, I give face, beauty face, and she is body, oddy. So, we already knew who was going to win that challenge. I was kind of thinking Alaska was going to be bad, but girl, I didn't think he was going to be that bad. Like, it was tragic. And Jinx, she held her own on it. She just didn't stand out in this challenge. They were talking about her being jokey in the car, but I didn't think that part of the video was for that. I think this challenge was about being sexy, and I don't think there was no point in her trying to be funny. So now, thinking about some things that Roxy said, it's kind of getting to the point where you're using comedy as a crutch. Don't come for me, because when I did the Reading is Fundamental video, I got more dislikes than likes, and motherfuckers is just mad at me for saying that Jinx has no personal style. She don't, but whatever. We get to the second part of the challenge, which is the courtroom part of the challenge. And it's an acting challenge, and it actually is a comedy acting challenge. Now, the reason why I'm pointing this out, in my last video, I said the challenge was not going to be cut out for Roxy. The first part of it was, though. But the second part of it was all Jinx. Even though they was giving Jinx all these mad props, I felt like Alaska did just as good of a job as Jinx. Even though I will say, when she was playing the defendant, bitch, was you playing Sharon? Crutch. But Jinx is also basically a professional actor. So, you know, we got that. But Jinx kills that. Then they meet with Gloria Allred, who is the most famous ambulance chaser in the world. Anytime somebody get in trouble over some fraud, denial bullshit, who they lawyer be? Think about it. When Kramer was calling the black guys nigga in the audience, Gloria Allred came out. When Tiger Woods' hose was coming out the woodwork, she was the lawyer. Like, I can't make this shit up. But, she was giving them pointers on how to, do basically final argument. Girl, some of the shit you go after to be in the public eye is just fucking donkulous. But anyway, Jinx kills that. So then we get to the final main stage, and it is Roxy in this gorgeous lime green and purple like paisley sequence gown. The cut of it was right. I didn't love her hair with that, but I kind of seen where it was going because everything was kind of swooping this way on the dress and her hair like swooped up, so it was like a continuous kind of thing like that, so I got it. But that wasn't my favorite hair. Hands down, she looked the best on the runway. Hands down. Jinx came out looking like the Little Mermaid. That's the best Jinx ever looked, but it still just wasn't up to par. Her face was painted the best it's ever been painted, for sure. But, that was her best look, but it wasn't the best look that I had ever seen by far. And then we got Alaska. Alaska came out with like this white lace dress that had like a see-through, like deep plunging V and like this white hair. And it was almost like a spooky look, which makes me think that ain't even her dress, that's Sharon's. Because, look at the stuff that Alaska wears. Like, I think that was Sharon's dress. Speaking of, clocked it on the New Now Next Awards. Did you see that she had on Sharon's outfit that she was crowned in last year? That olive green with the Ouija board piece right here and the half black, half white wig. And this bitch wore to the New Now Next Awards. You ain't think we was going to clock that? It's the same channel, bitch. But anyway, and she had like the long nails. Like, it was a very cohesive look. It's not my favorite look that I've seen from Alaska. My favorite was actually last week with the cotton candy because that was sickening. But all in all, Jinx looked the worst out of the three. Now, mind you, even though I wasn't 100% thrilled with Alaska's final look, because I really wanted to see Alaska serving some serious glamour because I've never seen her do it. But that motherfucking speech that she gave, bitch, you better get your monologue on. She killed that. She just was like, I turned tragic into magic. I turned trash into treasure. And I am America's next drag superstar. Work. And when he was doing when she was doing the interview with Gloria Allred, I kind of had some fear for her. And I thought that Roxy was going to come out here and speak very well. Again, Jinx is a trained actor, so public speaking shouldn't be too hard for her. Alaska killed these bitches. So if it was like a plea to America, or who to vote for, Alaska got that shit hands down. That speech was giving me everything and more. Okay, so with that being said, we now get into the lip sync, which is the 3-on-3. Alaska's never lip synced. Jinx just lip synced last week. Roxy has lip synced before and turned the motherfucking party. So I was really interested to see what this lip sync was going to be. We knew it was going to be to the RuPaul's song that the video was for, because it's like that every season. Girl, that lip sync was not impressing me. Okay? Let me tell you why. first of all, everybody had on tight fitted dresses. So movement was going to be contained. So I was expecting to see somebody do something. Everybody was just trying to be cute and being Pointer Sisters and I'm serving and girl bye. Everybody had the words down packed, at least from what we saw. Plus, you know they only show part of the lip sync and it's 3 people that you got to follow this time, so it was like impossible to even see. I wish that there was a way that you can go on like Logo's website and the 2 people, and in this case the 3 people that's lip syncing, that they would just like have a camera follow each one of them and you can watch the whole lip sync and be like, oh yeah, okay, I see. Because it's hard enough to follow too. With these final challenges, you have each one of them excelled in each one of the challenges. But we do have a precedented situation. Because with these 3 queens, there are 3 things that we've never had. So we've never had a big girl win. So if Roxy did, that's a first. We've never had a camp queen win. So if Jinx does, that's a first. And then of course, we've had girlfriends on the show before with Sahara and Manila. We've never had one of them be the winner, and we definitely never had both of them winning back to back. So either way, whoever's going to win is exciting. But I'm going to tell y'all right now, it's not going to be Roxy, because if it's up to public opinion, they painted her like a villain the whole season. They revealed it at the end. I think they did that to make it a little bit more fair. That it was a strategy. She was trying to rattle people's cages, make them go in challenges nervous. So people still read that as cunty. I read it as strategy. It is what it is. Now, drum roll, please. Who do I think should be America's Next Superstar is going to shock and awe the fuck out of all of y'all. Alaska. Let me tell you, this entire season, I wasn't always a fan of Alaska, but Alaska grew. Alaska showed her ass. And Alaska, it's Alaska. It is Alaska. She stepped out of Sharon's shadow. Okay? And that was something that we needed to see. Everybody thought she was going to be a knockoff Sharon Needles. I believe I've even said that. I don't even going to say I believe. I know I've said that on a couple of videos. Especially in this very last challenge. And I'll tell you why. Because even though I'm saying that someone excelled at each one of the challenges, the middle challenge that Jinx was the winner of, I'm not going to say the clear winner, that Jinx excelled at, Alaska was a split second behind her ass. In this speech, Alaska, clear winner. In the video, Roxy, clear winner. Courtroom drama, Jinx won, but Alaska was right there with her ass. So that means, you know, do the fucking math. She was a late bloomer, but she won me over in the end, just like her boo-boo did. Kaka, baby. We got some Kaka queens, because I believe that Alaska is America's next drag superstar. I'm going to let it go. Let me know who y'all think is going to win. Leave it down below. Like some shit some goddamn time, people. And if you haven't already and you keep watching these videos, subscribe, goddammit. Shout outs to Willem. Deuces.